Yeah, it's not good.
This morning, we're back on the Derby car, running out of time. But I gotta go to the dentist. I got a toothache, probably Mountain Dew caused or sweets or something of that nature. But I'm going to the dentist. I'm gonna leave these guys, Sean and Ben and Hunter, to work on my car. So hopefully they get a bunch done. I'm out of here.
So there's 2 lifts.
Where's the other?
Well, that one, there's one right here. Paul went to Cedar today. He had to go to the dentist, so he left us a list right here. There's shifter, brakes, shocks, all thread trunk, seat bar, seat belt, wiring, window bars, battery box. There's a lot here. We have a full day.
We can do all that.
Hey, I think a camera I'll take over.
Yeah, no, you're good.
All right, let's get going on some stuff.
All right. Yep. So we still have to cut that side. I think it'll work perfect on that angle rather than straight. That's flat on the chair, right?
Yep.
Where's the Sharpie? Mark it off.
Check one off.
Checking it off.
Probably drop it down 2 inches. Pull it down, and there's a shifter. Cool. Might be a little warm. We could tack it and then see where the shifter sits. I didn't even break my wrist out.
You need an extension, don't you?
Yeah, probably. Too far.
So
huh?
close. Keep going. You got it. Okay, maybe you don't.
That's all I got. Oh, they were way far out
They
there.
were.
And you're sitting there watching me going, you can get it, come on.
You got it.
Then we just gotta hook the lines up, which
Are close.
right there. We'll tee it into that one and then into the back one there.
Okay, going back on.
All right.
There's that one.
Don't think that'll fall off. I'll tighten the pin bolt up.
We didn't have the metal sleeve insert in those bushings last night. Everything worked because there was just a little bit more play, but now it won't go up far enough, right, Van?
Oh yeah, now we got a clearance what we should have clearance before. So,
We were clearanced, but now we're not.
yeah, we're clearance now.
Rethinking it. Is the brake any closer? That's hitting something.
Yeah, we're hitting this side a little bit. We're gonna take this little rib here. We're gonna heat it up, push it up just a little bit because it hits the caliper. Give us just a little bit. So. Oh yeah.
We did good.
Yeah, that's a lot better. He'll like that better because it'll set clear down.
We did do way good. That's quite a bit.
My Alexa talking to me.
So did you win?
I think we won. Look at this side. What do you think? It looks better, right?
I think it was at the tread before.
It was. We got half the tire down in there now. So we're not going to be. We'll have the nose up just right. All right, we're just taking this brake line off here. This one right here. We'll take and be able to thread it right into this one. So we'll run it up. Then we'll have the one brake working.
This is only brake you're gonna have.
This is it. Sean got the arms fixed on here. Had to trim them out. on each end. Put the double springs in it. We're gonna drop it down and see what it looks like. That looks a lot better. I think that worked. I'll fix rear end.
Double rear springs,
Yep.
fix rear end, seat bar.
Got the brakes halfway, so, and the shifter halfway.
Chain humps is close. Hunter couldn't make a hole work over here, so we've got to weld one on.
It's always my fault, I swear.
So we just need a tab to put a bolt through. Pretty slick.
Alright, so now that Sean, can't really see that, welded me a tab, I'm gonna put Paul's seatbelt in.
We're just gonna blow all the crap out of the tranny lines because this has been sitting out in the dirt, and this is a new transmission, so we'll get these cleaned with Cooler Clean. Not a sponsor, but love this stuff. All right, add more. The tranny fluid looks pretty good, actually. Oh, that's pretty good now. Got the battery bolted down in, so we just got to finish tranny lines and everything else.
Checklist, gas tank protector. Just going a little higher right behind the tank so the chunk doesn't climb over the bar into the tank. Just a little more safety.
I'm just getting back from Cedar. Looks like these guys have got a bunch handled. Well, I should leave more often and let them just do it. That's what I should do.
Well, let's see if we fit in this one now.
I ain't got a choice. I gotta fit in it.
Well, we can.
We got.
And if the seatbelt sucks, well,
Hunter.
put it in.
You let Hunter put the seatbelt in? He wants it to fail, so he'll win by default.
I didn't know how fat you were, so I'm like, I made it.
Jeez!
Yeah, I guesstimated.
He guesstimated. I'm gonna have to eat a lot to get into that seatbelt, Hunter.
It's donut time.
All right. Oh, that ain't going nowhere. It wouldn't hurt maybe if we cut that off and moved it over. Let's do that. Let's move it over 2 inches, and then I know I won't have a giant bruise right there.
Yeah, where the brake was hitting, we heated and tried to tip the car off the rack, and
That
was
happens
good.
sometimes. Oh, those aren't hooked
they're
on
on.
yet.
They're not hooked up because we got.
Once they get hooked up, we probably ought to weld something off of here.
hold everything up.
Yep. To make
We
it so
gotta
it
run
doesn't flaw.
We got to run the tranny. How do you do the tranny cable?
Just like that.
Just loop it around and go back through somewhere.
Yep.
Holy
crap! Look at that smiling face. Still alive. Long time no see, man.
Oh, your doors aren't even welded shut. Gosh.
Rudy's here, my teammate. He's not an enemy until we take care of all the TV show.
Right. I'm looking at his car carefully, right?
Yeah, once the TV show is handled, no more teammate. But I'll help him build his headers anyway.
Yeah, he'll know. He'll know what to get.
So have you test fired the motor yet?
Yeah, I did, and I lit myself on fire doing it. Because the
Perfect.
battery I was using wasn't charged all the way, so I just pulled the 2 rear spark plugs, and so it was just dumping fuel onto me.
Perfect.
And then it backfired, and everything caught on fire, including me.
If you're not having a fire, you're not really building a derby car.
Yeah, it was just like your fire the other day.
We've only had a couple so far. Hey, my hand's on fire! We need some of those.
Yeah.
That's all we needed. They should all be exactly the same, and he can cut them off and weld them in. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. That looks pretty close across them.
Go for it.
They look close. One down, one to go. It'll work. You got enough hammers and stuff, everything will work on a dirt car.
I've got cutoff wheels.
Oh yeah. You'll make it work. Okay. You're headed.
That was quick.
All right, I'm gonna leave these guys to weld some more, and I'm gonna go find a drive line for Rudy so he can get his car done and we can win. We're gonna need him.
Call us if you get stuck.
I'll call.
We won't help. My truck will pull you out. I hope. Adding 3 onto there now?
I don't know, I'm too lazy to take these apart, these other ones. So I'm gonna try to blend.
I don't think those ones will blend.
I wonder if we can just twist it together. What if we just... That's sweet. Eat your words, Landon. Eat your words. Every time you go and start doubting me. I don't know. It kind of got really hard. We may have to have a vice to finish this little twisting program we've got going here.
I need some
Whew. It's close to where we've got to be. Let's get a cut offer.
Sound out of breath.
Dude, I'm old. Man, but oh yeah. Both going. They'll pound back together.
That worked nice.
Sweet, beautiful. That's solid. Okay. That's sweet. One done, one to go. There you go. Perfect. Now you can fish the spring right up through it. Here you go. Just put it through. Just like that. And then it'll come out that side over there. Missed it. I'm gonna get in the front. Get that top hook on. There you go. And then pull it out the bottom right over there. Just like that. And then we'll just come around and we'll smash it down and bolt it together. I think we want to go around the frame though. I think we want to go out here like that. That's how we want it.
We're gonna smash it a ways.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's gonna have some pressure on it. Let's do the other one. Perfect. Good job. Cool.
They're in.
What else we got under here? Oh yeah, shifter. We gotta get that put on while we're here. I think we can just put that down and put a bolt between it and put it right under there and lift that up. You got it?
Yep. I got it where it won't slip off now.
Perfect. I'll trust you then.
I should tickle your armpit.
I'll kill you.
Don't you do it.
All right, let her down. Just one at a time. Not the pink things are not what you're
I
cutting.
know. Trying to get it.
Just cut it. Pinch it. Grunt. I did it for you. Good job. Okay, get the other one. Not the pink things.
I know.
It's so heavy.
Did you pay him to cut my fingers off?
Golden
Hunter?
rule. Don't put your fingers there then.
Dang. That's perfect. That's going to let it move, but not break. Hopefully. All right, this morning, we're back at it. Car has to run today. Car has to be done today. So we can paint it tomorrow. So we got a bunch of stuff to still do, but we're going to get it today. How's the late shift? We got the drive line all built and put in it. Probably like an hour away from firing this thing up, getting all the fluids checked, bleeding the brakes. Then we'll know what we have in store. I mean, we're making it to the Derby no matter what. We'll just know how much work we have. So when you're adjusting the shifter cable, it's super important to make sure that this is fully in gear and that the cable's not holding it halfway in gear. Otherwise, it'll bypass fluid between first and second gear and burn the tranny up. So this is an important part that we're doing right here to keep this old girl in the car as long as we can. I already have a bad track record with trannies. We're doing all we can to fix it.
Did we go over our list?
1. Brakes, we need to do that. Shocks, that should be here today. Core Sports doing, we're doing that. The trunk, weld the doors. Wiring, we got to get that done in just a minute. Roof signs, window bars. Chain the humps is a half, and bolt cage. So we got 1 crossed off. Yay! Just welded the pump in. So I'm going to run the line from the tank, put a filter in it, run it to that, and hook this up. Fuel's all done. I mean, it's even got an arrow on it. Look at that. Worry a thing to death. Look at that. Just like it was never done.
23-inch angles for the hood, to bolt the hood on each fender and to bolt the roof to the rollover bar. So we're gonna be here for the next hour or two just drilling some holes. Tell you how it goes.
There's one.
There's one. Who's counting? Hunter wants to see all those.
I want to see all of them.
You see
There's
them all?
more.
There's more. We need to set them somewhere. Now if we can find some bolts, Ben's getting some plates, we'll go put a couple on top of the car.
Would Chad approve of your wiring here?
I mean, this probably not so much over here, but I mean, it's gonna be okay when I'm all done with it.
Think that'll hold it up?
Yep.
It's
Yeah. Last time I jumped, I was the most
unathletic.
Yeah, right.
So we got everything wired. It cranks over. My fans come on over there on the trans cooler. Fuel pump turns on. We're close. I can
Fire it.
plug that wire in right there and put fuel to it, and it. Whoop, blah, blah, blah. So I told you guys earlier about this motor a little bit, that it was like 14-to-1 compression. You gotta run this stuff in it, which kind of sucks because they don't give that away anymore. Used to buy this for $7 a gallon back in the day. Not so much anymore. That can's like 62 bucks. Holy. The fun per miles that you get out of this are worth it. I don't know where I learned how to do this.
Pretty freaking genius whoever came up with that.
I'm telling you what. It's way better. Trying to get in there and pour gas, you spill it everywhere. This is the way to do it. Can't wait to see this car all painted up. And people say we don't paint anything ever. We're painting this car. She's gonna be beautiful. Secret ingredient right there. is 2-cycle oil. Basically, that makes it so when this motor's super hot, it's still getting some lube to the top end of the motor. I've always done it, so I just keep doing it because it works. So what we're doing here, we know that there's some debris in the fuel line from building this car. So we're gonna turn the pump on and clean it out right now. Is it dirty coming out?
Clean.
It's half full, but it's clean.
Cool, we're good then. Oh, those are nice. Oh yeah. Oh, all right, got it.
That's 5.
I think I like it. Let's do this. Something ain't happening. All right, so I thought I had all these problems behind me, but for some reason I have pissed the transmission gods off somewhere, and we've got a bad transmission. Never even turned a tire, never did anything. We're thinking the impeller little thingies that line up on the torque converter are not there. I know that when I put this tranny in, that I had the torque converter in right because it bolted up and spun free, wasn't bound up. I mean, it's not my first day doing this. I've screwed some stuff up, but this one's not my fault yet. But looks like we're going to be cleaning that transmission table off over there and gutting this piece of crap and going for it.
Hunter.
You better come on in. All right, Hunter's grandma totally just came hooked us up with lunch. It's his birthday.
Tomorrow.
How old you gonna be?
19.
He's getting old. No more old jokes because he's old now.
Don't
eat it. We're gonna eat some lunch. Navajo tacos. It'll be good. Okay, we gotta unbolt this bolt. 9/16. We got 1/2 inch to take the shifter. Shifter has not fallen off. What do you do? I don't think this has got a manual valve body in it though. Guarantee it doesn't have a manual valve body in it. All right, we think that we're on to something. We don't know. We talked to the guy that built it. He says he's only ever seen this one other time in like his 30 years of doing this. And it's an airlock. I hope he's right. We're about to find out. That's it, right? Okay. It is what it is. We'll put it back in, fire it up, and we'll give her another try. This one's in. Okay.
What's the odds of it working?
Slim to none.
Okay.
It'll work. Grab a pan, Hunter.
Oh yeah, you're doing a great job.
Hey, let's let it down, put some oil in it. Pull up. gonna give her another go. We're thinking maybe an airlock, so we'll know in about right now. Working way better now.
It's working way better.
I'm a 1 in a million, I guess. I don't know. I guess it was airlocked. We'll finish putting bell housing bolts in it, and it's puking tranny fluid like crazy down there.
Oh, it's just spraying it.
Yeah, let's figure that out. Maybe that's a fire. We're winning. Things are looking better. I'm glad I didn't throw a temper tantrum. I'll save that for later. I'm not ruling it out at this point, just saving it.
He did well for no work.
I didn't hear any cussing coming from here.
That's because we're family friendly, Grandma.
No, but I was out there.
That would have been you.
I would have been cussing.
Okay, just fluid now. What does it feel like, anything?
So we got the rear end chained in. We got to push it down and get the proper distance and then chain it together.
Here, coming. Got it. That was my dirtiness.
Holy.
Let's see if you can move it. See if you can move it.
You saw it.
I guess we got nothing left but to take it for a little test strip and see if the tranny shifts and works, and then we'll hope for the best.
Wow.
Well, it's gonna work some, I agree, but is it gonna slip? Is it gonna pull hard?
Started to do better.
We haven't even tested the steering out. Did it suck all the fluid down in
Oh
it?
yeah, we never checked
We
it.
probably should check that. It could take some more. Let's check the tranny fluid again.
Let's do that.
Fire it up. Yeah, it's not good. This is the radiator I ran last time. We just stomped on it and straightened it out. I think it's gonna be okay. Chances are it's gonna get smoked anyways. I like it. We'll put some ratchet straps around the core support and strap it in here. We'll put this AC condenser back in the front to keep stuff from poking in it. Then we'll run this sucker. All right, we're just getting the core support put in here so that we can get the radiator mounted, which then we can get the hood put on. We're running out of days. We're down to crunch time. It's Thursday night. Currently like 5:30ish. We got a lot left to do. We'll get there. All right, this is the most important part of this car. I know the back end of this car is not super tough. We're doing what they call tuck the trunk. We've sliced the back of this. So we're gonna take this trunk lid, we're gonna fold it directly on a 90, fish it down through there, and it's gonna set up in there. Then we're gonna take all of this, fold it up into that cavity that we've made, so that it's kind of the same theory as this, a pop can. Once you squish it so far, it doesn't squish anymore. So that's the idea. We'll see if it works. I know it works. Gotta fish this down in.
Cool.
Now that, when that shoves in, that shoves up towards that. This will fold it in, up into there, and then we're good. All right, here's the process. We've got the rear body mount is taken out. We punched a hole through it. This all thread is gonna go through there. We're gonna put a nut on the bottom of it, suck all of this down tight. Then we're gonna set the deck lid back on, cut a hole in it, slide it down, bolt it down super tight. And then everything should pack up nicely behind it.
Jace got me and Ben with firecrackers the other day. We're getting payback. Dang it! We're doing it again.
All right, it's the night shift. I got Jace down here with me. He's welding doors on that side. I'm dealing with the trunk back here. We're gaining. I got some of it all welded. We're gaining. All right, it's getting late. It's midnight-ish. We didn't film this because it's boring and tedious. It's just a lot of welding. So, trunk welded. I still got to do some stuff back here, but we're getting there. Jace is handling this side over here. He done this side, I done that side, so we're close. We're about to call it a night, and I'll come down tomorrow, finish this thing, and she'll be ready for some paint. So until tomorrow, see you guys then. All right, it's morning. I haven't filmed much. I've been down here a while. Radiator in. This is how I put a radiator in a derby car. Ratchet straps. It's never let me down yet. So it's worked every time. This time will probably not. I still have to put an electric fan on it, but I'll get to that. Right now we're dealing with the trunk. So we got her strapped. We got a jack under the back. We're gonna try to pivot this up into here. So that's the plan. Lots of hammering and maybe some mini Xing involved. We're gonna get it. All right, my crew's home from school. Jace is suiting up. Landon's here. He's gonna start helping me with the bumper straps. We're gonna get this done. Bumper is in the car, so we're good to go. If I calculated this right, it should wad up nicely in the back of this thing, and we'll see how it turns out. Should be good. We got bumper straps, and then move on to hood. All right, one strap's on. We'll hurry and get the other side done, and then the trunk's done. All right, I'm welding away here. This guy shows up.
Can't keep the riprap out.
No, I actually called him because I'm in a bad way. I'm not getting done and I needed help. His channel is Big Hammer Garage, and that is what we're swinging in here today. It's Big Hammer's trying to get his car bent and put together, so he's the perfect guy for the job. We've got some stuff done. Window bars are in. These guys have killed it on the hood. It's knocked out. I may get some sleep tonight. Things are they're looking good. We'll get this thing all bolted together, welded up, pull it out and paint it. Then I'm sleeping. These guys they've got the hood handled. It's giant. So hood's on it. We gotta run some bolts down here still and then bolt the hood down. But this probably would be a late night without Tom. You guys need to run over and check his channel out. He does this kind of crazy crap in his shop as well, so go check it out. All right, we've got this handled. Tom's welding the last hood tabs on it. This thing's built. It's looking like an actual derby car. We may crash this thing. Fuel regulators mounted. We don't have a fan yet, but we can paint it without the fan. We don't have GoPro mounts in it, but we're gonna put those in tomorrow after it's painted. Everything else is checked off this list. This car's ready to crash, so I'm gonna back it out. We'll clearance the fender wells, and then she's ready to paint. Training feels weird, like weird.
It definitely turns up a long ways before it starts.
Yeah, it
biting.
does. But once it bites, it feels like it goes, and the guy told me to send it. He's like, it's good, just go run it. What would Dar say?
I don't even know.
Don't force it, get a bigger hammer.
Valid.
That's his saying. Oh yeah, you're getting it. I like it. JD gets here, he'll paint this thing. It'll be pretty. The boss has made it. He is my paint expert, so because I'm not.
I am an expert. You know
That's
what
right.
an expert is, right?
Let's hear it.
An X is a has-been. A spurt is a drip under pressure. That's me.
That's a true story.
I've
So-
been a drip under pressure.
I'll give you guys the breakdown here. Front half of the car, orange. The blue tape is breaking up a green stripe that's going over the top. Black on the back side. Look at that orange. Usually my car would be black and green, easy does it racing status, but since we're Fab Rats and orange is in our color, we figured we're transitioning. But we are putting this green stripe to break it up, just for a little throwback to the easy does it days. So we'll paint the front half of this thing orange. Tomorrow I'll get up, paint that stripe early, and then finishing touches on the car, load it, St. George bound. Painted. Good enough for a derby car anyway. So tomorrow morning when this is all dried, we'll pull the tape. We will paint the green stripe over it, and then some little touch-up stuff, and we got it. All right, I got up early. I got this green stripe put on the car. She's done. She's ready to derby. So it's been a long 9 days. We got this car built in 9 days. Bunch of work. Lots of not sleeping, but we got this car done. She is ready to go crash. We're gonna turn it over to the judges. We've been through all the rules. I think it's legal. So next time you see this car, she's gonna be getting inspected. We'll be on our way to St. George to go crash it. So thanks for watching.